Hello friends. So today we are going to talk about motivation. As we have discussed, there are two types of motivations. One is the external motivation or the extrinsic motivations, where you come across people, person, circumstances, examples, biopics, biographies, where you get motivated for a short while. Fantastic. So this motivation is very important, but the main negative drawback is it is short-lived. So it just takes up and then goes, dip off. After a couple of days, a couple of years, it is nowhere to be found. Again, then you have to motivate yourself. Until and unless you get a stronger motivation, it becomes problem. The second type of motivation is the intrinsic or the internal motivation. Now, internal motivation is a burning fire inside, an urge, a hunger that grows stronger, which drives you automatically towards your goal. So nobody has to influence you from outside. It is the influence that is coming from inside. So, and it keeps you going until and unless you hit your target. Now, the question is, the burning question again, how to motivate yourself internally or in an intrinsic way. So there are a couple of theories regarding that. I will be discussing with you some very short and some very effective techniques to actually internally motivate yourself. The number one thing comes, connect your values. You have to connect whatever you're wanting with that, your values, the values that you believe. Like if I am a cobbler, I will be the best cobbler in the town. Understanding? আমি যদি মুচি হই তাহলে আমি এই শহরের বেস্ট মুচি হব. So that is a value. Find ways to grow your skills. Okay. So like I am learning my craft. Like I am learning something new, something very important, very new thing and very interesting one. So it becomes a value to learn an interesting thing. So connect your goal with your values. If you connect your goals with your values, it becomes an internal drive to motivate you, to keep you going forward. Then the most important question that you should be asking, number 2, is why should I achieve my goal? Why am I wanting this goal? Why this goal is important to me? I want to become a doctor. Fantastic. Why you want to become a doctor? I want to become a lawyer. Fantastic. Why you want to become a lawyer? I want to be a politician. Very good. Why you want to be a politician? So that why serves your purpose. My mother said so, my father said so, my parents said so, the society needs, it will not serve your purpose. What is that internal thing that will drive you for that particular goal? That becomes your motivation. So find your why. Figure out a compelling reason for you to get motivated. Number 3, change your why. Doing things in a wrong way for a wrong reason. Change your why. Why you are doing it. A person wants to be artist and family pressurizing him or her to become a doctor. That is not serving his motivation. It is not motivating him or her. So there you lose your motivation. I want to do this and I am forced to do this. So change your why for a correct reason why you are wanting to do things, doing tasks to get it done. So why you want your task to get it done? Why you want your job to be done? That is change your why. So number 4, change your how. It is a duel between just getting the job done or how you want to get that job done. So just changing your how, getting them correctly will make a difference. So you can either take it as a game, as if you are challenging yourself to the limits, as if you're internally thinking about making the whole task a game for you, setting a time limit. Okay, I will do this job in this time frame, in this time frame, in this time frame. So the whole syllabus I have to do it, complete it by anyhow, by this weekend. So set a time limit for your job to be completed. In your mind, make it a game that is interesting, challenging, and you're loving that thing. Instead of that, just get it done. Just get it done. It is very boring sounding. So when you become bored with that job, you want to somehow you want to get out of it. Just make it done and let's get out of it. Then it becomes very hard for you to get motivated. You become bored. So you just change it into a game mode that is going on in your mind, as if you are seeing it as a game, as a challenge, as a video game, or like an interactive game. And number 2 is set a time limit for a particular thing to be done. So when you are having the time limit in your mind, you are motivated for it. You are competing against time to get that job faster, better, more efficiently. So change your how. Alright. Number 5. So see, the first thing is that you have to impress yourself. You have to impress yourself first. Impress yourself with your performance. Impress yourself with your attitude. Impress yourself with your function. When you are impressing yourself, then it is an appreciation to yourself, which actually makes you motivated to go better, do better. So when you are impressing yourself first, automatically people get impressed by your job, and the positive things starts happening. All right. Okay. Now, the 6th, that is, just forget about the numbers. The 6th, take action. You need to take action. Now, when you're taking action, the important thing to understand here is that generally we say, I must do, I should do, I ought to be doing this. So a must, have to, should have to, this must, should, have, these things needs to be eliminated from your dictionary. The words that you speak to yourself in your mind, I have to study, have to study. When a person sounds like this, it is something that is forced upon you. When something is forced upon you, you won't get motivated for that. Understanding? Are we together? So, the way you are talking to yourself, speaking to yourself, addressing it to yourself becomes your behavior pattern. So anybody who is actually saying, I have to, I must do this, I should do this in his or her own mind is actually forcing him or her to do that job. And nobody likes forcing, right? Do you? Nobody. Nobody loves getting forced to do something. Instead, try to change your internal dialogues. Try to say more often, I choose to. I choose to study. I choose to do better. I choose to work. I choose to earn. I choose to excel. I choose to perform. I choose to lead a healthy life. Now, when you are choosing, it's a choice. You become motivated for that. Instead of saying, I must, I should, I ought. Alright, I have to. So that becomes a force, and here it is a choice. So when you say yourself that I choose to instead, that keeps you motivated on the goal. That becomes easy for you to achieve and maintain that goal. Nobody is forcing you for anything. Understanding this is a mind game. Okay, and the last thing that you can do is use of meditation, where you can use some visual imagery which I teach to actually make you motivated, make you see, visualize your goal, how to achieve it, how to keep yourself on tasks in the present, past and future, thereby motivating you to perform that job in a more easy way, because it is the mental rehearsal that you do. Like before you go for an act, you rehearse mentally, right? You rehearse that whole thing mentally. That enables you to perform in the stage better. Correct? Same way, you are rehearsing each and every task in your head and then performing it. And that makes you easy to perform, makes you motivated, makes you happy, feeling a feeling of fulfillment, feeling of happiness for doing something good greater than yourself. So doing something good greater than yourself makes it internal, intrinsic motivation, where you are happy doing what you are doing and you are the best. Okay, understanding how to do this mental engineering work, the internal mind engineering work, programming and reprogramming, all those things to make you motivated. Do enroll in our mind training program. Let's do it together. Thank you.